Madridistas, Real Madrid is back to playing football and what I am calling, what I think you should be calling as well, a brand new season for Real Madrid. It kicks off this Wednesday as Real Madrid faces Alhilal in the first game of the Fifa Club World Cup. Xabi Alonso is the new manager of Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Dean Howson are now a part of the squad. Guys, in this video, let me tell you my starting lineup that I want to see for Real Madrid, my thoughts going into the game, and of course, my official match prediction. But before we get started, if you're new around here, I'm Dally with Dallyfc. I cover all things Real Madrid. At the end of the video, if you like the content, you want to see more from myself, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and guys, let me know in the comments what's your official match prediction between Real Madrid and Alhilal. Madridistas, we finally get to watch Real Madrid play football very, very soon. This is something I've been very excited about, and I think you are as well. You know, the past couple of weeks, it's been a long time for me. Even though the season just ended, I was ready for a change, and I'm excited for Xabi Alonso, and I'm excited for this FIFA Club World Cup. And guys, I already talked about it a little bit too. A lot of you have already seen the video, but if you missed it, I chatted with the Global Madridista. You can see the thumbnail right here. We had about a 45-minute conversation about the FIFA Club World Cup, about the transfers, everything. Guys, definitely go check out that video. A lot of you guys really liked it, so really recommend you take a look at that. But when it comes to this game, this is a game that I noted in the video. I think this is going to be the toughest game of the actual group stages for Real Madrid. Alhilal is an actually pretty good team. They're a pretty good team. They did finish second in the Saudi Pro League this year, but the past couple of years, they actually been winning it. And the thing with this Alhilal team, they score a ton of goals. 95 goals is how many they scored last year, and allowing 41. And there's a couple of players that I want to call out right away in this video. Mitrovic is a striker who just bangs in goals. He's been doing it for a long time for Alhilal. Neves is a very good player too. He's a Portuguese international too. Koulibaly at a time was labeled the best center back in the world when he was playing in the Serie A. And then I can never pronounce this guy's name, but Bonanu, whatever it is, the Moroccan goalkeeper made a name for himself in the last World Cup. And so this is a team that has a lot of players that are notable players. This is not Auckland City, what Bayern Munich was playing. This is an actually decent to pretty good team. I actually think this is going to be the other team that get out of the group stage for me. But if you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. Very curious to hear from you on this one. The other thing that you have to be mentioning when you mention Alhilal is they also have a brand new coach. And this is somebody who was just a couple of weeks ago facing off against PSG in the Champions League final, as Inzaghi is the new coach of Alhilal. After leading Inter Milan to the final, he takes off and he goes to the Saudi Pro League. He got paid. So I'm not that surprised that he left. I think it was like 20 million, 25 million. I'd probably be coaching in Saudi League too if I was getting paid that much money. But I'm not. It is what it is. But what I'm most excited about, I'm excited about this game for Real Madrid. We actually have faced Alhilal one time before this too. And it was 5-3 with Real Madrid winning. And that was also technically the FIFA World Cup, but that was the old format. I think they're calling it now the FIFA Intercontinental Club World Cup. Man, too many names. FIFA, you guys really need to figure out this whole naming scheme. It's not working. It's not the best naming scheme. But what is working, and what is something I'm hoping is going to be very successful, is the new regime under Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso is the new manager of Real Madrid, and I love that we get to see Xabi Alonso ball right away. We don't have to wait until preseason. We don't have to wait till August. We get it only a couple of weeks after the Real Madrid season just ended in the Liga, in Champions League and all that. And this is an opportunity for Xabi Alonso, who I think he has probably like 99% of the team. There might be one or two more transfers out there that will be coming in. We already know Franco Mastantuono is going to be coming in very soon too. But we pretty much have the entire squad that we will be having for this season, plus a couple of additions like a Lucas Vazquez, Luka Modric, etc. like that. But those aren't players that I expect to be starting or playing all that much actually in this tournament. This is an opportunity, though, for Xabi Alonso to start getting some of the ideas that he has implemented for this team and start really tinkering with the team too. Maybe experimenting with Jude Bellingham, playing a little deeper, with an Arda Güler, maybe becoming more of a playmaker, stuff like that. And maybe start experimenting with the formation. We'll be talking about that here in just a second. Plus, we finally get to see Trent Alexander-Arnold getting the start, maybe at right back, or maybe he's going to be playing in the midfield. That's going to be something we see too. And then Dean Howson should be getting the start at the center back position for Real Madrid in this one too. Dean Howson is a very exciting player. I can't wait to see this kid grow. He's only 20 years old. He was just started a couple of games for Spain and looked very good in those games. So I'm very excited for both of them. But when it comes to the actual starting lineup that Xabi Alonso is going to be putting out there, This is a guess. This is an educated guess at best. Because here's the thing. Xabi Alonso, we know that he was running like a 3-5-2. 3-5-2. I'm doing math, and that is the correct formation that he was running. But he was running with 3 center backs. The issue with Real Madrid right now, we don't have Rudiger. Rudiger will not be out there. Alaba, I do not expect Alaba to be out there too. So I believe right now, realistically, we have Dean Howson and Raul Asensio as the only center backs. So are we actually going to be seeing the 3 center backs at the back? I don't think so today. I really don't think so. So that is why, when it comes to my starting lineup, that I think we'll be seeing what I would be going with as well. As you guys can see on the screen now, this is the starting 11 that I will be going with. Transfer market also, or lineup builder, whatever it is. You guys need to update your thing because Trent Alexander-Arnold is still considered a Liverpool player. So we need that updated now. I'm going, though, with Vinny Jr. getting the start up top, Kylian Mbappe getting the start alongside him, and then Jude Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde, and Arda Güler getting the start in the midfield for me. That is what I will be going with. And then a bunch of Spaniards in the back, which you'll love to see. Fran Garcia is the only healthy left back right now. That might be an area that we might be adding here very soon to after the Club World Cup. Dean Howson getting his start and his debut for Real Madrid. Raul Asensio in the back, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is just going by Trent on the back of his shirt, will be getting his start and getting his debut for Real Madrid. And then, of course, Thibaut Courtois in the back for goalkeeper for me. Now, when it comes to this game, there's a couple of keys to me for this game, a couple concerns too that I actually have. Because first of all, we are not playing in the beautiful, beautiful Santiago Bernabeu. We are playing in the hot Florida sun. In midday, 3 o'clock is when this game is. And as somebody who's been to Miami multiple times, it is hot as hell in the summer months. It is not a place that you want to be, and it is going to be hot for all the fans who are going, and if you're lucky enough to go, very jealous of you. But if for the players, these are players who are not used to the heat. Whenever they're playing for Real Madrid, especially when it comes to La Liga, they are actually catering the games depending on the heat. Plus, Real Madrid, we are playing with the roof closed so often too. So don't be expecting these players to be full go, especially just after a very long season. A lot of these guys just went on international duty too. Add in the heat and the humidity. That's the big thing too. It might say 90 degrees, and there's a difference between 90 degrees when it's dry and 90 degrees when it's about 70% humidity too, because you're just dripping in sweat too. It's sticky, it's gross. It's just not that fun. It's not that fun. And that is what Real Madrid will be dealing with in this game too. Another cause of concern is Vinny Jr. has a new haircut, guys. I joke a little bit here. But realistically, Vinny, new hair equals Vinny, bad performance most of the time. However, I will say he did score for Brazil in the last time out there with the new hair. So maybe it's starting to change, something like that. But only kidding. But it is something to note for that too. The thing is too, I think the players are going to be extremely fatigued. Not only did they have a very long season, but again, the heat is going to be something that's just absolutely insane. In this game, we have to be rotating multiple different players too. I am putting Arda Güler out there. I am putting Trent Alexander-Arnold out there, Fede Valverde, etc. like that. But we probably need to be using all subs. And that is one thing I'm going to be looking for when it comes to Xabi Alonso too. I want to see all the subs out there too, because the thing is too, this is the 4-4-2 lineup that I am going with. But I think it is going to be a very, very fluid lineup too. The one couple players that I want to be calling out though too is Jude Bellingham. I think there's a couple players that I think we can guarantee are going to be starting. I think Kylian Mbappe 100%. I think Dean Howson, Raul Asensio, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fran Garcia, Courtois. I think that should be 100%. Tchouaméni and Fede Valverde, I would 100% be starting them. I'm not sure if we see Vinny or if we see Rodrigo. I would probably lean Vinny again. And then when it comes to Bellingham and Arda Güler, are we going to be seeing them out there? And if we do, are we seeing them as a 10, as a floating 8, as somebody who's be playing a little bit deeper? Because that's been some rumors when it comes to Xabi Alonso, that Jude Bellingham is going to be playing deeper. He's not going to be this formation, something like this. I'm just throwing it out here, okay? He's not going to be playing more like that false 9, that 10 sort of role. There's been links out there that's saying he's going to be somebody who is a deeper playmaker. So if that's what's happening, is Arda Güler maybe the one running up here too? Or maybe is it Trent Alexander-Arnold, Fede Valverde drops here, and maybe it's just a little more fluid. It's a more fluid system. I think that is what, when I've been watching Leverkusen over the past couple of years, it seems to be very fluid. It's a lot of rotation. It's a lot of like turning. It's not exactly one player going backwards. It's a lot of turning when they're doing things and really rotating in and out. And I think we might be seeing a lot more of that. So I want us to be watching that in this game too. Watch some of the position changes that we get to see and just the positional awareness to some of the players. I think that's going to be very interesting to see too. The other thing is the tactical approach from Xabi Alonso. It's only been a couple of weeks that he's actually been the coach of Real Madrid. The thing is too, Vinny Jr. just got there. Jude Bellingham just got there. Kylian Mbappe just got there. He has not been around this team for a very long time. Has he been able to implement his exact system? No. The answer is no. It's going to take a while. It's not something that you can just walk and you tell players, you got to do this, got to do that. It is something that is going to take a little bit of time. That is why I am happy that we have a relatively easy group stage. I will just say it. Alhilal, I do believe, is the toughest competition that we will actually get to see for the group stage. So it might be a little rough. It might not be perfect. It might not be exactly what we'll be seeing when it is in the middle of the season in La Liga. I want us all to kind of have that mindset when it comes to this game too. Think about that. This is not a finished product yet. This is just the start. This is honestly like Xabi Alonso's preseason. We're not going to have a preseason this year. This game, this group stage, this is the preseason. I think it's going to get a little more serious too. I 100% believe we will be getting out of this group stage. If for some reason we won't, we have other issues. We have other issues which we will be talking about. But a couple other players I want to be talking about is Kylian Mbappe. He's been on an absolute heater. He just scored a couple of goals for France just a couple of days ago. He's been doing great. He had a fantastic end to the season, winning the Pichichi, winning the European Golden Boot too. I expect this to be the year that Kylian Mbappe absolutely explodes onto the scene. I think it's no pause. I think this is going to be an awesome season for Kylian Mbappe. I expect even better numbers this year because he had so many chances last year that he was missing. Having a year being with some of these players, understanding what Vinny Jr. is going to be doing, understanding what Arda Güler is going to be doing, Jude Bellingham, some of the passes he will be getting too, and having a playmaker now at that right back position who delivers beautiful passes from across the pitch, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, somebody who's not afraid to make the long balls as a Dean Housen is. I expect Kylian Mbappe to be absolutely cooking this season for Real Madrid. Can't wait for it. Pichichi 100% should be a lock for him. And European Golden Boot back-to-back, maybe. Ballon d'Or? Maybe. It's tough, though. It's kind of lost some of the credibility, too, when you got crazy PR. But it is what it is, guys. But I'm also curious about Vinny Jr. I think Vinny, he's been up and down. Last year was a terrible year overall for me. The expectations that we had for Vinny, the numbers look good. But do we remember it being that good? It was very, very inconsistent for Vinny. I thought he started the year really good. And then so far in 2025, as the calendar year, it's not been that good of a year. I'm hoping that Vinny can kind of come back a little and we can kind of see a better version of Vinny Jr. in this one too. And then the other two players, I'm very excited. I believe Dean Housen and Trent Alexander-Arnold are going to be getting the start, which is very, very exciting. I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold has been somebody who's been on a lot of people's wish lists over the past couple of years too. I don't think it's going to be a defensive liability in this game in particular. I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. Only a couple of games. I talked about it when I was talking to the Global Madridista too, saying I think there's only a couple of times when we're going against elite wingers that Trent's actually going to be like vulnerable. He's so much better than Lucas Vazquez defensively, and then when it comes to just passing, playmaking, everything like that, Trent Alexander-Arnold is extraordinary, fantastic player. And then Dean Housen, holy shit, is he tall? He is so big. He's almost the same size as Courtois too. I expect a lot of headers from Dean Housen this year. I'm going to put it out there right now. I'm going to go 6 goals at least for Dean Housen. I want to say 9. I don't think we get double digits, but I'm going to go 9. I think Dean Housen's going to be on the end of so many different headers too, and I'm very excited about this player, what he is today and what he can become. Because again, guys, this is a 20-year-old kid out there who is very skinny, who can add some good muscle, some good weight out there, be a little more physical too, and I think can be an elite center back for years to come, not only for Real Madrid, but for Spain as well. Now, when it comes to my official match prediction in this one too, I think this is going to be an interesting game. You have the heat factor in this one too. You have Xabi Alonso being a new coach. You also have Inzaghi being the new coach over there at Alhilal too. Implementing a new system, having new players being added in. It takes some growing pains sometimes too. But man, when we take a look at the team, it's just too talented to not be winning this game. I will be going a little more conservative here than I would like to be. I'll probably be a little ridiculous here as some of the next couple predictions, but I'll be a little more conservative today. I'm going to go with Real Madrid defeating Alhilal. I will go 3-1 is my official match prediction. Kylian Mbappe, Vinny Jr., and can't forget the R guys. I think Rodrigo comes off the bench and puts one in the back of the net too. That is my official match prediction. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What is your official match prediction too? We will be live right after the Real Madrid match, and I'll be doing watch-alongs for all the other matches too. I unfortunately can't do a watch-along, but I will be live, and I want to see you guys there in the chat too. We can discuss all things Real Madrid there, so can't wait to be chatting with you guys then. If you made it to the end of the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too. Guys, been Dallyfc. Cheers. Real Madrid.